Welcome to Potion Sword Run. So, Xbox looks like they've dug their own grave with this latest increase for Game Pass. People like me who have been long-time subscribers, long-time fans since the original, since Xbox Live came out, since the first Game Pass came out, have decided to walk away, which makes it easier to walk away from Xbox. Now, luckily I have a PlayStation 5. I have a Nintendo Switch 1, not the Switch Pro. And so I have, other options to play my games or to buy games. Now, the thing is, I enjoy my Xbox Series X. I enjoy the interface. I enjoy quick resume. I enjoy the system. I really do. And I enjoy playing games on there. I love the controllers. They feel right in your hands. But I don't enjoy getting fleeced. I don't enjoy being a whale. I don't enjoy them nickel and diming me. I don't enjoy a lot of the games they're putting on Game Pass and justifying the price increase for that. When it comes to Ubisoft games, all those games are old already, and most of us already played them. I own almost all of them, except for the latest ones. But it's just not doing it for me. Now, it turns out that a lot of people ended up canceling Game Pass, so much so that the website went down. Luckily, I got in before. Once I saw it, and I was like, what the hell's going on? I was like, you know what? Nah, this is too damn much. And the thing is, a lot of companies have been pushing it. It's not just Xbox. I mean, we all know that. But Disney was also pushing it too. First of all, with their censorship. But then, also raising their prices again after the fact. They're trying to raise their prices because they lost so many customers. They're trying to, recoup on that revenue. And the thing is, people think Microsoft is going to reverse course and do the same because of all the people that are, quitting Game Pass. But nah, see, they're raising it by 50%. So they probably already hedged that 50% is going to be more profit than all those people who are canceling. So it would take almost about 50% of the people who own Game Pass right now to cancel it in order for it to, break even or to have a dent in their profits. Otherwise, just, they're making their profits with that extra $10 for those that are willing to pay. So I don't see them reversing course anytime soon. I mean, they can't. These corporations like Microsoft, even though they're the richest corporation in the world, always need profits to increase each quarter. That's the whole nature of, this capitalistic society that we live in. The investors don't want to hear that they're not growing. And infinite growth is not sustainable, especially on the backs of the working class Americans who use this as a hobby to escape. Because they're pricing everybody out, which means they're not going to have that many people to nickel and dime. So that's why they're raising their prices and trying to create whales for people like you and me who have been so loyal to Xbox and, for all this time. But it looks like they overstepped this time. But not to the point where it's going to make a difference. Because like I said, I don't think half the people who have Game Pass are just automatically going to just quit. So it's going to take a little bit more. So, I don't know what to do anymore. I really don't. Because I like my Xbox. I rather prefer to play my games on Xbox. But if I got to start looking for PlayStation 5 for my next gen games, then so be it, It's like, I don't really... Well, the thing is, too, I don't really prefer Sony's first-party titles. I mean, I played them and just, they don't really hook me, God of War, I hate the kid. I just don't like that angle at all. Horizon Zero Dawn was boring as hell. I like Death Stranding. I haven't finished it. I haven't got the second one, but that one's coming on Xbox, so, Uncharted, I played those back in the day. Nothing new. They're dead already. Last of Us, it was alright. I didn't finish the second one, but I already know how it ends, so that's probably why. It's like, okay, I had enough. Spider-Man's, they're okay. I mean, I rate them like a 7.5 out of 10. They're just very copy and paste when it comes to the open world. There's no really dynamic things that happen. So it's just kind of like the not the gameplay, but the way they built the game, the interface. Like, I don't know, not the interface, but the the game mechanics. Just the world doesn't feel lively, so it just kind of feels like paint by numbers. if you know what I mean. Um, so, but I did, enjoy a few of them, like Ratchet and Clank and stuff, but they just never really hooked me, like Fable or Halo or Gears, um, Viva Pinata. Like all these games hooked me. Like they just felt different. They felt new, fresh. Like they were taking risks, and so that's what I really liked about Xbox, and especially when the original one came out. How EA and all these big old publishers didn't want to put their sports games on there and other games on there, so Microsoft took the initiative and started creating their own. Those were awesome. Like, was it NFL Fever? And then they got rid of it because Madden came over and made a deal with the devil. But see, that's the kind of passion that I miss. Then when the 360 came out, forget it. That was the end of it. But meaning that like the games were just fucking awesome to that point. They're peak Xbox. But then the Xbox One came out, and then that's when they started losing their mojo. So that I'm just rambling about different things, what to do. I'm still trying to work out what this Xbox fan is gonna end up doing. So it's gonna be a case by case basis now. To tell you the truth, when it comes to games, I'm not just gonna stop playing my Xbox. I mean, I have so many games on there, so I'm gonna finish the ones that I have on there. And when it comes to new games, I'll just see. I'll just weigh the cons. And the thing is, I mean, there's no reason why I'm ignoring my PlayStation as much as I do, especially when it has third-party titles as Xbox does. So I just gotta, instead of just being straight loyal to my Xbox because I'm used to it and I love it and whatever, just try something new. And who knows, I might just fall in love with the PlayStation. I do like the controller, I like the haptic feedback, I do like all that, like little gimmicky stuff on the controller. I do like it. So I just don't know anymore. That's the thing. I know a lot of people out there, a lot of subscribers are telling me, PC is the way to go. And yeah, I figure it is. But I'm not ready for that just yet. Maybe when next gen comes, that's when I'll start thinking about doing the jump. But right now, I'm fine. I have a PlayStation 5, an Xbox Series X. I have a Switch 1. So I have my 3DS still. I have an Analog Pocket. I have a freaking Playdate. I mean, there's no games. Like, there's buku games for me to go buy and play. Ones that I miss. Retro, modern. So there's no shortage of games for me to play. Even if I stop buying next-gen consoles or handheld consoles or whatever, I mean, there's enough games for me to play for the rest of my life. Good games too. So I'm not really too worried. The ones that should be worried is Microsoft, especially with the Xbox brand, especially when it comes to next gen, because I think with this and this gen, they lost so many loyal fans. They've been losing them, but this one was just like, this one was it, It just felt like they just don't care about Xbox or their fans. And if they don't care about their fans, then why should we care about them? Simple as that, man. Anyways, it's good to see that people are canceling everything. I don't think it's going to make a dent, to tell you the truth, but at least people are speaking out, with their wallets, putting their money where their mouth is. And that's what we need to do with all these corporations. Like I said, it's not just Microsoft. Disney was trying to get brave. Adobe doubling their price because they're adding AI to it. It's like, I don't want to use AI for my designs. Like, what the get the elbow to the face, Adobe. So Adobe is next. Once I find an alternative, I thought I found one called Finko or Finge or something like that. I gotta re-Google it. But once I find an alternative and I'm able to get out of that contract, haven't checked my cancellation fee. I remember it being like outrageous. But once I do, then I'm done with these corporations that try to nickel and dime us, They need us more than we need them. Remember that. I'm going to leave it right there. I'll catch you on the next one. Remember, always be kind to yourself and enjoy your life. And I'll meet you right there. Peace.